I work on improving my interpersonal skills and keeping them sharp by making sure I interact with a wide diversity of people. I find that the more diverse in terms of culture, language, background, points of view, whether I agree with them or not, is important for keeping those skills sharp. So when I am in a situation where I have to think on my feet, I've had a lot of practice in dealing with opinions that differ to my own.
I belong to a couple of CEO peer groups that I've found very, very helpful, bouncing ideas off them. It's a great group. We care about each other a great deal. We offer honest feedback to each other, and that I found to be very helpful. I think, getting out of the day-to-day is really important as a CEO. And so this almost forces you to do that. And again, it puts you in with peers who can kind of take a different, more detached view of what you're doing and how you're doing it and who you are to provide you, I think, with very, very effective feedback, specifically on the areas of strategic thinking, which we all know is something that kind of goes out the window when crises or other day-to-day activities kind of take over.
I constantly seek feedback from my teammates. I have a number of senior coaches in the industry as well as in academia. I stay in touch with them. Professor Harry Davis has helped me a lot as a mentor. I'm constantly seeking out new mentors and seeking out feedback. At least I'm able to realize my own weaknesses. Even if I'm not able to overcome those weaknesses, I can surround myself with people, those who have strengths in those areas.
One habit that I have that I think makes me a more effective leader is I certainly subscribe to the 90-10 relationship as you think about the ratio of listening to speaking. If I'm not giving a presentation, I always start from inquiry in terms of seeking to understand where somebody's coming from. I take the time to try and internalize that and then really come back with an educated response that shows that I'm actually engaged in listening to what they have to say versus sharing something that's prepared. And if it seems like I'm getting to a point where I'm actually starting from a share perspective, I'll have people jab me. I'll have them give me a signal. I'll have them call me out on it to make sure that I am starting from that real listening mode.
So as I work on my own interpersonal skills, one of the things that I find that's so important is being part of a leadership group. And right now I'm part of a women's leadership group that I found when I moved to Austin. And it's a group that is built around the idea of getting together once a month and really talking through issues, thinking about the leadership the leadership position that you're in, and then working with each other when you have issues. You also get coaching out of that, and I cannot say enough important things about coaching. If you're looking to move up, move sideways, move all around, a coach can be a really exceptional opportunity for that.
I make sure that I provide personal reflection on a daily basis. The things that I reflect on are, am I doing what I said I was going to do? I reflect on, could I have performed in a different way, both in a positive as well as positive scenario or even a negative scenario. I think a lot of times our successes, we accept and we move forward when we don't necessarily reflect on the learning opportunities that are inherent there. And sometimes even when we fail or we don't succeed, we lose sight of what those opportunities that we could get better at are.